Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Ron McKenzie-Lefurgey. As essentially the Black Panther version of Batman, Black Panther uses a bunch of cool gadgets both in his personal life and his heroics. But those tend to be glossed over since vibranium is so cool and confusing that it gets most of the explanatory time. So let's talk about some gadgets from the comics and the film. Plus one belonging to Shuri because it's awesome and technically it is from Black Panther. If you finished this and want more, check out our video on Black Panther Superpowers next. But first, get ready, it's time for the top 10 Black Panther gadgets. Number 10. The suit. I think it's fair to consider the Black Panther suit itself a gadget, especially since it's something he didn't always have, but was developed later. By weaving vibranium into the fibers, the suit is able to withstand huge amounts of damage that would otherwise have harmed or killed T'Challa. Not only does the vibranium allow him to take these hits, but it can actually absorb them and send them back out at his enemies, called an energy wave attack. This lets him fight way stronger dudes than him and put out a lot more force than he otherwise could have. Of course, he also has his claws, but they're so interesting they get their own point. Speaking of, number 9. Anti-metal claws. You may have heard of T'Challa's vibranium claws, but there's something a bit misleading about that. These claws aren't made of the normal vibranium, they're made of Antarctic vibranium, also known as anti-metal vibranium. This form is unstable, giving off vibrations that weaken the molecular bonds of nearby metals, letting BP cut through pretty much anything with his claws, except adamantium. Except when he can cut through adamantium. It's confusing. Number 8. The ebony blade. It's maybe a bit of a stretch calling this a gadget since it was magically created, but it's something that a lot of people don't know about and it's awesome. When the Black Knight tried to invade Wakanda with Claw, Black Panther said, "No, I don't like that, so go away, and also I'm taking your sword, you big bully." I mean, there was fighting and stuff, but you get the gist. This sword lets him deflect or absorb magical attacks, which is great since BP doesn't have a ton of magic resistance otherwise. It's also linked with its bearer, preventing him from being killed, something that is also pretty useful. Number 7. Shuri's gauntlets. Here's one from the movie that was just too cool. Plus, it was yet another sign that Shuri will take over as Iron Man. No, shut up, I'm right. Let me have my theory. Anyway, these vibranium powered blasters are quite powerful and look absolutely boss since they're in the shape of a panther. Shuri used them in the fight against Killmonger, and they give me Iron Man vibes like nobody's business. Number 6. Energy daggers. Black Panther's energy daggers aren't seen so much nowadays, but they were seen a few times, including his first appearance in Fantastic Four number 52. These daggers are made of energy and can be used for melee fights, he can throw them, and they can even change form to fit his needs. They're kinda like small lightsabers. For the Star Wars nerds out there, they're kinda like Shotos, only smaller and more variable. Shotos are small lightsabers. Star Wars rocks. Number 5. The KIMOYO card. You may remember the KIMOYO beads from the movie. They were kinda like a way souped up version of the Apple Watch with communications and holographic capabilities, among many other uses. Well, these were based on the KIMOYO card from the comics, a personal supercomputer invented by T'Challa that lets him do all sorts of things, from communicate with allies to hacking enemy systems. Not too shabby. Number 4. EMP discs. Here's another one from the movie that we saw pretty early on. These were some of the most Batman-ish gadgets in its arsenal, but my goodness are they effective. T'Challa can throw these discs to cause an electromagnetic pulse that takes out nearby electronics. What's cool about these is they're incredibly localized. Rather than taking out everything in a large area, they can be used to deactivate a single device like a car, which is awesome. Number 3. The sneakers. No, I'm not talking about a sweet pair of Jordans. Good old Shuri developed a pair of boots made of vibranium that allow the wearer to walk completely silently. Given his stealthy ways, this is of course super useful. He's even used them to run on water or along a wall. Plus, they absorb impact, allowing him to fall from really high distances unharmed. You know, like a cat. Look how that worked out. Number 2. The teleporter. Yeah, he can teleport too. The guy's talented. T'Challa decided that running around really quickly wasn't the best way to get around, so he invented a teleportation device that he could use to get around a lot easier. It's actually quite powerful, believed to be able to carry him vast distances in an instant, although it's usually just for short distances. Personally, I'm not a big fan of teleportation devices in comics since they are always used way less than they should be, but it's pretty impressive nonetheless. Number 1. Cloaking device. Yeah, this is one of the better known of his gadgets and has been super useful as you'd expect. The Wakandans have powerful cloaking technology that allowed them to conceal their existence for some time, and T'Challa takes advantage of this in his heroics. This technology is used to alter how his costume looks, letting it change to street clothes or even make him effectively invisible. Nice. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Nerd for more videos. Don't want to miss another video? Click the bell icon to join the notification squad so you know every time we upload upload a video. And if you want a sweet playlist to watch so you can just relax and get all nerdy, check out our top 10 alternate versions playlist on the channel. Until next time, I'm Ron McKenzie-Lefurgey with Top 10 Nerd. Later, nerds.